Hey guys, so I've decided to do a Q&A video. I've been seeing them make the rounds on YouTube and it looks like a lot of fun. So this morning I asked you guys to ask me your questions on Twitter and on Facebook. And yeah, I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. Here we go. The first question comes from Carlistics on Twitter, and he asks, would you rather have a lifetime supply of peanut butter or Nutella, and why? Okay, well, I don't really have a sweet tooth, but I think peanut butter is probably the less of two evils. Also, I just think maybe peanut butter is a little bit more diverse. Like you can get it smooth or chunky, or with pieces of like honey in, or you can have it with honey or with jam or with syrup. Whereas Nutella, I don't know if it's that diverse. Could be wrong, but peanut butter. Bradley Howland asked, do you believe unicorns could make the world a better place? I don't think so. I think they do more good as being mythological creatures. Can you imagine what the world would be like if you had hundreds of thousands of unicorns running around? You know what the world's already like with horned animals. Can you just imagine the stories that you would hear about unicorns? So I think they're safer where they are in our imaginations. Hey Reynard asks, are you able to see dust on top of people's kitchen cupboards and cabinets because you're just that tall? Yes I can. 712DD asks, how many bow ties do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have a 6th one on my desk at work for emergencies. So Zet on Twitter asks, who will play the part of Danny in the eventual biopic film of your life? Hashtag Ask Danny. That's a tough one, because I don't really think I look like any celebrities, but if I had to choose, I'd say Jonathan Groff. I really like him as an actor, and we both have blue eyes, brown hair, and yeah, I think he'd be able to do it. I mean, no one can do me better than me, but shame, I'll give it to him. Smiling Jay asks, if you were a superhero, what would your superpower and superhero name be? Okay, my superpower, if I had to choose one, I'd choose flying. I think that'd be cool. I hate traffic with a passion, so flying means I would never have to worry about that. So that's cool. And I could be up there in the fresh air, nice view. Yeah, I like that. My superhero name, I'm gonna be so lame and just say Super Dan. It's simple, it rolls off the tongue, and I actually don't know why people don't call me this already. Al asks, why do you think humans think it's okay to drink milk off another animal? Yeah, I know that is a little bit weird. I've actually often thought, like, how did the first person decide, like they saw a cow and they saw a calf drinking from the others and thought, why don't I try that? I think that's incredibly weird. And of course, I mean, that's where milk comes from. But why do humans think it's okay? I suppose because it's delicious. I don't know, I love milk. Rikus asks, what do your nipples look like? If you were hoping I was going to flash you, I'm sorry. That's not going to happen. I only do private shows. Justin Grissel asks, would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck? That's pretty random, I like it. I think I'm going to have to go for 100 duck-sized horses, because 1 horse-sized duck is pretty scary. That's actually really terrifying, so I think I stand a better chance at the 100 duck-sized horses than I do to 1 giant duck. That thing's going to make a plan. I just have a feeling it will, so no, let's rule that out. Thanks Justin, I'm now going to have nightmares tonight. Calvin asks, what type of organization would you help in terms of the less fortunate? Animal abuse or people with disabilities? I'm going to go with animal abuse, because I love animals and I don't think animal abuse is taken seriously enough in South Africa. You see these shows on TV that are based in the UK or America, and that's pretty hectic. If you get caught for animal abuse, you can go to jail. Whereas here, I think it happens all the time. So it would probably be animals. Kimura asks, If the world was going to end and you knew it, what 3 things would you do? That's probably the most difficult for me to answer. I think the first thing I would do is I would try to spend as much time as I could with friends and family and just let them know how much I value them and love them. I think often things get left unsaid and I don't want that. When I leave, I want there to be no doubt to how much they meant to me. Second thing I do is probably go to Disney World. I've been there before and I loved it. And I know it's kind of lame, but I'm a child at heart and I love Disney, so I'd probably go again. It's the happiest place on earth, so why not? I cannot think of a third thing. So probably my third thing would be trying to find a third thing. I think in that situation, you're gonna find something to do. So yeah, I'd have to think about that one then. So there's the first Q&A done. Hopefully the first of many. I definitely want to try this again. I thought it was a lot of fun. I hope you guys found this entertaining. If you did, please give it a like. In the comments below, tell me what you thought. Until next week, be someone's reason to smile.